Hi. Real quick, if you don't intend to watch this whole video, would you like at least go to the end and listen to my questions about mystery bags and see if you have any insight for me? Thanks. Bye. Hi, friends. Welcome to my channel. My name's Joanne, and this is To Crochet Curious. Well, I am looking, I'm going to bring you up to date on some things I've been working on. I talked about making a blanket for my brother-in-law who has undergone some heart surgery and he's recovering now. So I'm just going to make him a blanket that appeals to him, hopefully. So I was looking for a nice manly motif in this book. And this is by Edie Eckman, sorry. Connect the Shapes Crochet Motifs. And so let's go through here, and I settled on this one. Except I just couldn't follow the directions. Something in there didn't make sense to me, and there are multiple things that have that sort of pinwheel start, and they all are expressed the same way, so I couldn't figure it out. So I said, okay, there's got to be something in here that does not look like I'm making flowers for him. So let me see. Of course, I don't, it's 60 something, I think. 60 something. Or not. Maybe I can find it this way. Here it is. So that's what I'm going to make. So I said, what are his favorite colors? And my sister-in-law said green and blue, but not together. I said, oh, okay. And she goes, like army green. Oh, so I'm going through, I'm thinking, okay, what if I did 3 colors of green and it was sort of camouflagey? So this is what I came up with. I've got a Hunter Marl and then these 2 greens. And so I'm starting, this is my first center motif. And then I'm starting by making the first ring as many times as I'll need it. And then I'll add the second ring to all of those. And I'm going to do it in stages like that. So hopefully it isn't too crazy. And I could figure out, I might be able to use these for joining to the next part of the, I don't know, whatever. Anyway, I'll go through the square and figure it out after I get all my internal rings done. And I'm using all 4-weight yarns. This one I had 3 skeins of. This is the one I have the most of. So this will be the main color. And this is Anti-Pilling Everyday Medley. And it's called Hunter Marble, not Hunter Marl. You see that. So I have made, I've got a stand in my, next to my crochet chair, and these are sitting on it. So I'm going to make, I don't know, 40, I don't know, 32, 36 maybe. I don't know. However many, I figure I'll do some math and figure how many squares I need. And then So that one started. And, you know, by the time he's ready to use a blanket in this coming winter, it should be done. I hope. So I'm just going to whittle away at that. And, all right. So I am working on mystery bags also. And right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 yarns I need to put on my winder because they're just flimsy. Or this one, you know, it's potential to be a mess. I don't want people to get yarn from me that then turns into a big old knot of yarn barf. So I'm going to wind these into cakes. There we go. Then I have 3 more of these. Oops. To turn into cakes, and these are roughly a pound, and so I bet I can make 5 and some change ounce cakes, 3 of them out of each one. So I have 2 of this mustard and 1 of these. And at that point, I will have weighed and weighed, so I have the ounces of all the different yarns, and I will be putting them. I've got 3 containers, so maybe I'll put them all in a big lineup on the desk or something, and then sort them out so the colors you get probably would go together if you chose to use it that way. And that's that. So these are all acrylic to the best of my knowledge. As I said, they are not labeled. And I received most of them not labeled, so I don't know if there is anything that felt like it was wool. I set aside, and I only had 1, and then I have some alpaca blend mill-ins that I got, and I'll sell those separately. So then after all the mill-ins and all the cakes are laid out, I will figure out how much is going into each bag and what the charge would be for it. And maybe there'll be 2 sizes. I don't know. All right, so I think that's where I'm at on that. Because right now I have quite a bit done. So that isn't much left to sort through and weigh. And then I'll start figuring out the mechanics of all this. So, okay, so that is going to be done today. I don't know. Did I show? Oh, I did show these off. I remember. I showed that off. Infinity scarf. Infinity scarf. Those are for giveaways. Then I have a huge pile of things that need the ends woven in on them. So I will start working on that. And we've got 5 winners, so I will start packaging Christmas in July to go out as well. So that is all that I'm working on right now. And it feels like enough. I have got, yeah, I just got to work out the logistics of all this. So, whew. You know how you could help me is in the comment box. If you could put what you think is a fair price for, you know, these kinds of yarns for per pound maybe. So if I did 2-pound packages, what you think that would be worth. That is 32 ounces of yarn. I'm a little clueless on this stuff, so as I said, all of this is acrylic. I don't know, 2 pounds, maybe that'd be too much, maybe 1.5 pounds, but anyway, I don't even know what that looks like, so I'd have to like put it together and see how big it is and all that. But whatever you can tell me, I'd appreciate your insight on these things. If you buy mystery bags, what your expectation is and so forth. All right. Thanks, guys. Talk to you later.